Argent is predominantly a steel merchant trading as Phoenix Steel.
Yep, and they also manufacture various steel products. Jetmaster is their brand, as well as the Expander. Those are the security doors, and even Excalibur. Those are the running boards and the pipes you put around your bucky if you want to impress your girlfriend.
Market cap 399 million rand, so on the small side for you. PE ratio of 10.1, dividend yield here of 4%.
Yeah, so this has really been an ongoing work in progress. I guess the issue is they significantly exposed to the steel sector, and of sort of all the sectors, this has been very hard hit. A lack of demand from the construction sector, which is a big consumer, difficulties in supply as well, a broad base of industrial customers, and they've had issues. They've had a fire, they've had restructuring, and I think there's been sort of expectation of promise. This one thing on the positive side, it's very asset rich, this business. Their last reported NAV per share was about 12.50 rand, so it's trading at a third of NAV. They do have quite a significant property portfolio, which they are starting to realise. So,
is that the opportunity though? The fact that it's trading at a third of net asset value?
Yeah, so if you look at the return on net assets, it's around 3%. So that's why the valuation is it is. A P of 10 sounds, I think, reasonable for where it is. But if they can either shed those assets, get that capital working, or return it to shareholders, you've got a significant sort of base.
Value unlock.
Yeah, this is a cigarette butt type of opportunity, classic Benjamin Graham.
There's the share price graph.
Yeah, no, the problem for me is that there's also a very heavily unionized workforce in all of their different operations. So this means that Treve Henry, the CEO, has to put up with Irvin Jim and his chums from NUMSA, and that's hard. Because, you know, there was a major strike a year ago. It feels to me like we haven't had one for a while. There's probably another one busy brewing.
Hot or not? Are we going to call it? Are we going to call it?
Yeah, I think it's worth looking at, and for those hardcore value investors, they might want to dig through the numbers because there might be something there. But I think for mainstream sort of investors, not hot.
Not hot, but there's opportunity if you've got the risk appetite.
I'm going to go with not hot. I think they're still in turnaround mode. A few more corners still have to be turned there.
And you aren't a value investor?
Not usually. I normally fallen angels don't appeal to me much. I'm going to wait for them to start flying first.